Man, happy Wednesday morning. Coffee with the pastors, the Reverend Leon Chapman in his radio voice. I pray that you're doing well this morning. And I just want to thank God because I get my energy from my energy. Some of y'all get that, some of you won't, but that's a bar. Amen. That's a word right there. I get my energy from my energy. Amen. Thankful to be, a child of the living God. But hey, we're going to be real brief and quick, but I'm going to give you a little story, Troy, and I'll tell you in just a second what to put at the bottom of the screen. But I had a guy I knew growing up, and he got into what we call illegal activities. Distribution, but there were illegal activities. And he used to tell me all the time, because I would talk to him, he used to tell me all the time that before he went out for these illegal activities, that he would pray for God's protection. And so guy went on to make quite a nice sum of money, but was eventually caught and went to jail. Doing fine now, but it's a long time ago. But what was funny to me is that he told me that before he would go out for these illegal activities, that he would pray for God, pray to God. And I used to, tell him all the time, man, he'd be like, God good to him, God blessing him. I'm like, no, man, God ain't blessing no illegal activity. So, Troy, at the bottom of the screen, I want you to put, is it a blessing? So let me tell you this. Anything, regardless of what it is, a job, a relationship, money, anything that pulls you away from God is an idol. It's not a blessing. And so I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again, because I had to search out what the word blessing really means. But we have taken a blessing and made it that people are blessed just because they have money. But I'm telling y'all, man, you will get in situations where your money can't help you. And I just sent it to my friend not too long ago. Right now we got, we bombing Iran. And I want y'all to think about this. What's crazy is that Iran started bombing Dubai and Israel. And right now there are people in Israel and in Dubai that got all kind of money. But man, they can't leave. Because money only buys you options, but it can't buy you exits. It's things that money can't do. So I'm telling you, man, is it a blessing? So let me read to you what a blessing really is, and then we'll pray. I almost dropped my thing. It'll be all right. But what a blessing is, it's the impartation, it says, of God's favor, his presence, and life-giving power into a person's situation or circumstances. And yes, you can be in a situation where you need money and you get blessed with money. But you can be in a situation where you sick and the doctor done gave you 2 months to live, and I don't care how much money you got, it ain't gonna do you no good then. And you're gonna need a blessing from God to restore your health. So a blessing, let's stop tying it to money. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. If you got a roof over your head, and I used to take this for granted growing up, I had a roof over my head. I didn't always eat what I wanted to eat, but I had something to eat every single day. I had clothes, you know what I'm saying? I had shoes. I had heat in the house. When it was warm, we had an air conditioner. Matter of fact, when I was growing up, heck, we didn't have air conditioner. We had fans at some point. But what I'm saying is, man, we was blessed. And right now, there's a lot of people watching this, you blessed, but you sitting up there complaining because you ain't realizing everything that God gave you. There's people in third world countries right now that would love to live wherever you live at. So, once again, is it a blessing? I just really want you to think about it. I'm not praying that. I want you to think about it. Is it a blessing? If you got to do something illegal, that's not a blessing, man. Take me out, Troy. Think about it, though. Is it a blessing? Y'all be blessed.